Hello children. Good morning everyone. Hope you all are fit and fine. Right? In previous classes we have seen what is current electricity. Okay. Today we are going to see what is drift velocity and what is Ohm's law and the macroscopic model of Ohm's law. Okay. First of all, let us consider a conductor. Consider a conductor. Here the electrons are moving in a free manner. Okay. It is moving here and there. It is moving in a random manner. Okay. No control is there. Okay. So in a conductor, this free electron is moving here and there because there is no electric field applied, no net flow and no current is here. So this free electrons are moving in a random direction. Okay. Now we are going to apply electric field. We are going to apply electric field. Okay. We are going to apply electric field. So what happens? See, we are going to apply electric field, positive terminal, negative terminal. Okay. Positive and negative terminal. Okay. What happens? This electric field is generated. So when the electric field is generated, what happens means it collide with each other. This positive and negative charges collide with each other and it goes in a zigzag manner. It goes in a zigzag direction. So what happens? Electrons move with a certain velocity. Okay, that velocity is opposite to the electric field. This here one velocity is created. That velocity is opposite to the electric field, and that velocity is called drift velocity. That velocity is called drift velocity. Okay, what is drift velocity? Let me tell you what is drift velocity. Okay, it is the average velocity. Okay, the drift velocity is the average velocity acquired by the electron inside the conductor when it is subjected to a electric field. Okay, now the average time between two successive collision. Okay, here collision takes place. Now the average time between the two successive collisions. Okay, the average time between two successive collision is called mean free time. That is called mean free time. That is represented by tau. Okay, the successive collision between the electrons at a certain time period, that is called mean free time. Now here there is a velocity, there is a mean free time. So what? There is an acceleration created here. Okay. Now the acceleration is experienced by electron in electric field. Okay. So we know Newton's second law, F equal to ma, that acceleration is equal to force by mass. Force by mass. Okay. Here the force is what? Okay. Acceleration equal to, the force is denoted by minus electrons into the electric field. So minus E, capital E by m. This is the acceleration. This is the acceleration created by the electric field by the electrons. Okay. Now we know velocity is equal to distance by time taken. Distance by time. Velocity is equal to distance by time, and acceleration is equal to what? Acceleration equal to velocity by time. Okay, here we have taken acceleration because here is a velocity and a time. So we are taking the acceleration. Okay, now acceleration is equal to velocity by time. Velocity by time. So velocity is equal to acceleration into time. Acceleration into time. So velocity, that is drift velocity, is equal to acceleration into time, that is tau. Velocity, drift velocity, acceleration a vector and the t tau, that is the mean time. Okay. Now you write what is a, that is minus e into e by m into tau. That is the drift velocity. Okay. Right. Now this minus e minus E by M into tau is mobility. So we can replace it. So Vd equal to mu into tau. Okay. So Vd equal to mu into tau. You understood? This is the mobility of electrons. So what happened? This mu is this value, okay, this and this. So only electric field is so what happens that mu is equal to drift velocity by electric field. By electric field in a magnitude form. Okay. So the SI unit for this drift velocity is meter square by Vs. Okay. This is the drift velocity. Note down, children. Okay. What is drift velocity? We are taking a conductor, okay, with positive and negative electrons, okay, positive and negative electrons, which is moving in a random direction, okay. When we are applying an electric field, what happens? It is moving in a zigzag manner, happens a successive collision between the electrons, okay. At that time, there velocity is created, that velocity is called drift velocity, and the successive collision average time, no, that is called mean free time, okay. There is a velocity and there is a time, then there will be acceleration, because acceleration equal to velocity by time. So force equal to mass into acceleration according to Newton's second law. So what is the force here? Okay, that is the electrons into electric field. So minus E into E by M. So acceleration is equal to minus E into E by M. So velocity equal to distance by time. So acceleration equal to velocity into velocity by time. So now velocity is equal to what happens? Acceleration into time. So velocity is drift velocity and acceleration is A and time is tau. Now Vd equal to, substitute this here into tau, right? Now mu equal to minus E into tau by M. Okay, so Vd equal to what happens? Mu into E. Okay, so mu equal to what? Vd by E vector. The SI unit of this drift velocity is meter square plus meter square by velocity second. Okay, right. This is the drift velocity. Now we are going to see about Ohm's law, okay, and next we will see about the macroscopic model of atom. What is Ohm's law? What is Ohm's law? Okay, so we already know the current density J equal to sigma E. Current density J equal to sigma E, where J is the current density and this sigma is the conductivity and this E is the electric field. Okay. So J equal to sigma E, J equal to sigma E. This is the current density, okay. Right, now voltage is equal to, so take a conductor of cross section A and the battery is connected, okay. The overall length is L. Okay, the electric field is E. Okay, now the voltage is equal to electric field, whole electric field into the length L. Okay, now what is the electric field then? E equal to V by L. E equal to V by L. We already know J equal to I by A. J equal to I by A. That is a current formula. So apply it here. So J equal to I by A is equal to sigma is sigma and E equal to V by L. Okay. Now, what happens? V equal to L by sigma A into I. This is converted in terms of V. V is put here and L by sigma A into I. It is converted here. Okay, here this L by sigma A is the resistance of the conductor. Resistance of the conductor. So R. So V equal to Ri. V equal to Ri. This is the what? Ohm's law. So what happens? R equal to V by I and V equal to IR. So hence this Ohm's law is proved. Okay. This is the Ohm's law. Okay children, have you written? This is the Ohm's law. V is equal to IR, V equal to RI, R equal to, you have to remember V equal to IR. V means vegetarians IR. V vegetarians na IR, like that. Okay, so V equal to IR. So this is the Ohm's law. Ohm's law. Okay, it is derived by the current density. Derived from the current density. So current density J equal to sigma E, where sigma is the conductivity, J is the current density, E is the electric field. Right. Now what is the voltage here? A positive terminal, negative terminal and a length of a conductor with a cross sectional area. The voltage is equal to the electric field and the length. So E into L. Okay, so E equal to what? V by L. Okay, we already know that J equal to current by area. Current density is equal to current by unit area. So apply here J equal to I by A, sigma E value what? V by L. So it is converted in this form, V equal to L by sigma A. This L by sigma A is the resistance. So V equal to Ri. V equal to Ri, you can also write R equal to V by I, V equal to IR. So V equal to IR is the Ohm's law. Have you understood? This is the Ohm's law. Now we are going to see about the microscopic model of current. Microscopic model of current. Now, microscopic model of current. Okay. Draw the diagram. Consider a conductor. Consider a conductor with cross sectional area A, with a cross sectional area A and an electric field sorry, and an electric field is applied here and a velocity is created. That velocity is called a drift velocity. Flow of electrons is there. Okay. So there are n electrons per unit volume. So here the drift velocity is Vd. Drift velocity is Vd. Okay. Take a conductor. Okay. Consider a conductor. Consider a conductor. Here what? Electrons are moving. Okay. Electrons are moving here and there. So when apply the electric field, now we are going to apply the electric field. What happens when we apply the electric field? The electrons will collide with each other and happens a successive collision between a certain time period. That is the mean time period. Okay. So in a conductor, the electrons are flowing in a zigzag manner after the application of electric field. Okay. What happens? A drift velocity is created. A drift velocity is created. Okay. right. That velocity is written as Vd. Now, that velocity is equal to what? Normally, velocity is equal to distance by time taken. And this distance is equal to velocity into time. Distance is equal to velocity into time. That d, here the distance is dx. Okay, and velocity is Vd. And the time is dt. Okay. Now, n is the number of electrons. N is the number of electrons. N is the number of electrons. Now, volume. Okay, we are going to find the volume of the element. Volume of element equal to cross-sectional area. Area into dx. Volume is area into length. Volume is area into length. Okay, area into length. Dx is the length. Area into length. That is the volume. Now, dx is equal to, here what? Dx is equal to Vd into dt, isn't it? So, volume is equal to area into, what is dx? Vd into dt. Okay. Now, this is the volume for 1. So, total number of electrons means n. So, n times the volume. So, total electrons is equal to n times the volume. A into Vd into dt. Okay, n times the volume. Now, the total charge is equal to number of electrons into charge E, that is E. Okay, so write it n into A into Vd into dt into E. Okay, now current is equal to charge by area, isn't it? Time. Current is equal to dq by dt. Now, this is the total charge dq, right? N into A into Vd into dt into E divided by dt. Now, what dt gets cancelled. So, I is equal to N into A into Vd into E. This is the current. This is the current. Okay, now we are going to find current density. What is current density? J is equal to I by A, isn't it? So, current density J equal to I by A. Okay, already we have studied in the previous class. Now, what happens? J equal to N into A into Vd into E divided by A. A gets cancelled. J is equal to N into Vd into E. N into Vd into E. Okay. Now, it is only valid for vector notation. Only for vector notation. Okay. Now, F equal to ma according to second law. So, A equal to what? F by m. Another formula, acceleration is equal to velocity by time, isn't it? So, velocity by time. Now, we are going to equate these two. Acceleration is equal to acceleration. What is force? Minus E by capital E by m is equal to velocity, that is drift velocity by mean time. Okay. Now, what is the drift velocity? That is Vd equal to minus E into tau by m into E vector. Okay. This is Vd. Here we know the value for VD, isn't it? We have to apply the value for VD. Hence we have found it. Okay. So J equal to N into VD into E. So apply the value of VD. So N into minus E tau by M into E vector into E. Now what happens is equal to minus E square tau N by M into E vector. Okay, you understood? This is J. This is J. So we know that J equal to sigma E. So what happened? This whole term becomes sigma. So sigma equal to N E square tau by M. Okay, sigma is the conductivity. Sigma is the conductivity. Okay, you understood? Sigma is the conductivity. So 1 by sigma is equal to psi. 1 by sigma is equal to psi. So psi is equal to 1 by, it becomes a reciprocal. So sigma is equal to what? This whole value becomes sigma. 1 by sigma is psi. So M by N E square psi. Okay, that's all. Okay, volume equal to area into dx. dx equal to Vd into dt. So total electrons na n into n times the volume. So n into this. Total charge na this whole value into the charge E. Okay, for dq. Okay, total charge. What happens? Current dq by dt. Apply and cancel. I value came and apply it in current density. There is current by area. Cancel. And you will get, now find the drift velocity, that is Vd equal to this term by force equal to ma and acceleration is equal to velocity by time. Calculated the Vd value and apply it here, and this whole terms become the sigma. Sigma equal to this one, and the rho value is the inverse of sigma. That's all. This is the current density. Now I will give you homework. This microscopic model. Microscopic model of current and drift velocity. Write both in CW and assignment. Here CW and homework. Okay children, that's all about today's. Okay, go through this again and again, you will understand clearly, and go through the homework and assignment. That's all. Have a nice day.